What's going on, everybody? We are on day 12 of the free-to-play challenge, and some big things are happening today. So first off, I want to talk about how when I logged in, I had 500 energy. Completely forgot about this last night, and ended up going through and just trying to level up champions as for food, trying to get closer to getting that next 6-star. But unbeknownst to me, completely forgetting that there was a tournament starting for Dragon. And this is something that I really wanted to take into because the option of prize, what you can get is pretty sweet. So if this loads up for me, which it should, give me a second, I'll show you where I'm at. But really, I want you guys to know this is what I'm going hard on right now. It's running really slow, actually. All right, Dragon turn attack, click to open that. And here we are. So clear the dragon's lair in as few turns as possible to win incredible rewards. As you can see, I'm already about halfway through the rewards. I'm sitting in third place right now, trying to get higher. But for 2,400 points, that's where you can get some prism shards. That's what I'm going to get. There's really no in my head. Like, I've used all of my energy that I had that was sitting in my inbox. And I'll probably use gems if I have to. But I do have a lot of time. And the main reason I'm doing that, once again, is if I go to the summoning pool, 25 to summon, I get a 5% chance at a legendary and a 95% chance at an epic, and most of these epic champions are awesome. So as soon as I get that, I will put up a video showing you guys who I get. Fingers crossed that it's someone awesome. Outside of that, just been going through, leveling up champions, moving on through the game, on the passes, doing my dailies just to keep going there. I do want to be able to eventually start forging some of the Rathalos set. I'll probably do that towards the end once I have some of the more major items so I can craft some better ones. I'll do that with you guys on here so that you can see what I'm doing. Other than that, I've been picking up some 2-star champions in the market as well. Probably not the best use for silver, but it's saving me time not having to summon them. And I know they're already going to be uncommons, so I don't have to worry about, just some crap champions. Another thing that's going on right now is we have progressive chance. And I have put in for these two champions. So I was actually going to pull shards here with you guys. Hopefully you'll give me some luck. Let's see what we can get. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping for some epics. Legendary would be great. Once again, can't use them for 90 days because of the Hell Hades rules for the tournament. For the challenge that's going on. As soon as that's over, my legends are going out. So probably going to get a bunch of rares. We'll see if I can get an epic. Lone Blade Rehab. I don't really have any Sylvan Watcher characters, so he's a multi-hitter. Attacks me 1-2 times each hit. If this champion affects their turn meter, multi-hitter, both of those, and can apply a decreased defense and weaken. Not a terrible champion. I'll definitely hold on to him. Got another rare one coming. Graybeard. He's easy to get. I think I already have one of him just from going through, so nothing too great there. Witness, I don't think I really need. Does do the block debuffs on the A3 as on all turns and places a shield. I think I actually have a challenge that I can use that for, so we'll probably hold on to her for that. Gladiator, not too crazy about personally. Temptress, part of the undead faction, can steal a buff from the target. Also attacks 4 times at random, so that might be good with a leech. Might be good for Fire Knight. And also, the great thing about what I'm doing right now is these are people that I'm going to need for the faction wars. So, ooh, another Kale. You think I'll hold on to him? Yeah, I think I'm going to hold on to this Kale because I think he'll help me out actually in faction wars right now. Pig sticker, nothing crazy. Come on, we need an epic. Let's go. Who do we have? Jiggle Hunter, part of the High Elves. A1, attacks one enemy 2 times and has a 40% chance of placing a decreased speed. That sounds great for Fire Knight. Number A2 is attack one enemy, has a 90% chance of placing a freeze debuff on all enemies for 1 turn if this attack kills the enemy. And if you upgrade that, it also brings it up to 100% chance, which is great. So you just make sure that you're finishing up with him. A3 Cold Snap. Attacks all enemies, decreases the turn meter by 20%, and once ascended, it actually bumps that up. Fills the turn meter by 10% if the attack is critical. Also does increase speed in the arena by 24%. Not bad. All right, and that's going to help to that progressive chance. So come on, keep going. Let's get another epic. Crimson Slayer, not great. But as you guys know, most of these champions I'm going to hold on to for now. Another Greybeard. He's just popping out at me. Myrmidon. He does do the provoke, which is pretty nice, and does a decrease attack, and does a ally protect and continuous heal with his A3. Not a terrible champion. All right. Oh, another epic. Here we go. Berengar. I'm probably going to butcher this, but it's Berengari. Let's see what we got here. Attacks enemy. One enemy has a 20% chance of placing a provoke. A2 is attack all enemies. Has a 40% chance of placing a stun debuff for one turn. Also damages based on defense, and we can bump that up to 60%. That's awesome. Places a 25% strengthen buff on all allies. Also places a shield buff on all allies for those less than 50% HP. And let's see what we can get up here. On Ascension 3, their passive ability is heals his champion by 50% of their maximum HP whenever an ally or an enemy dies. I don't think this is a bad champion, guys. Let me know. But I'm pretty happy about that pick. Shadowkin, cool champion. Purgator. Oh! A Seeker! Okay. Attacks one enemy 2 times, has a 25% chance of placing a provoke. But here's awesome. Fills the turn meter of all allies by 30% and places an increased attack. This is what I'm talking about. On something like an arena, this is going to be a great ability if I can gear him up right so he goes one of the first people. Because really, I can go Deacon, then him, place that increased attack by 50%, and then hit home with my nuker. Oh, that's an awesome pick. Also, passive ability heals the champion by 20% HP and places 60% increased defense on all allies for 2 turns when hit with a critical. Pretty sure this champion's awesome for arena. Not gonna lie. Fencer. Let's see. Attacks one enemy 2 times. So once again, multi-hitter. Attacks one enemy has a 75% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn. And if I ascend her, steals 20% of that target's turn meter if the stun debuff is not placed. A3, attack all enemies, decrease defense. Good champion for Faction Wars. Bogwalker. So attacks one enemy, has a 30% chance of placing a 25% decrease attack. Pretty good, I think. Attacks all enemy, places a 30% increased defense buff on all allies. And the passive is a place a 30% reflex damage buff on all allies for 1 turn when attacked with a critical hit. Interesting. I'm going to hold on to Bogwalker. I think right now Greybeard are the only ones I'm going to get rid of. Oh, a Marked. Marked's pretty awesome. What Mark brings to the table is a decreased defense on the A1. It does have an A2, attack all enemies, and decreases their accuracy. And the A3 places a block debuffs buff on all allies for 1 turn. Also places a 30% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. If you ascend her, that becomes the big version of the increased defense as well. So that takes me through all of my champions. I right now have a 25% chance of getting my guy that I wanted. But I'm not disappointed about my pickups. I mean, you guys let me know. But I think there's some pretty awesome champions that I have here. With the exception of things like Greybeard. I think I have a Greybeard already. I'll just throw him in the vault for now. But so I'll hold on to him. I'm holding on to rare champions right now that I don't have, just for Faction Wars, being ready for that. But the champions that I am excited that I just got for are Seeker, who's probably definitely going to be a member of my arena team. If you look in reviews, Yeah, everyone has him on their arena offense and defense. Does okay in Minotaur. He is a member of the Undead as well, though. And Jiggle Hunter. Let's see if Jiggle Hunter, what they're saying about him. Jingle Hunter, not Jiggle Hunter. Sorry about that. Yeah, Faction Horse. Shogun. So, a couple cool champions that I got. As you guys can see, Kale's almost 6-star. And then Venom Mage, I think, is going to be what goes next. Actually, let's look at Burn Geary as well. Spider's Den. Never even thought of that one. Okay. Spider. I was saying Ice Golem. So, super excited about these two, Seeker and Burn Geary. But yeah, already got the last 4 champion-wise. I've already got 4 of my 5 stars. Just need 1 more, and then we can start talking about that. If I do go Venom Mage, I'll have to get her up as well to a level rank 5. So really, like I said, the next day or so, I'm going to be running Dragon a lot. As you can, if I can take you through one run that I'm doing. Right now, I'm doing stage 11. I just have the matchup. I did the math. It seems to make more sense for me and my team this way. And just using this as an opportunity to level up champions as well for my food. So I would say I've won about 53 out of 55 battles of this. Just autoing it through. Really just mainly comes through Kale. Most people aren't hanging in there past the second round. Obviously, all the food champions are dying. Even Deacon's dying most of those times. And that's okay because Kale can handle Dragon by himself. Kale brings the poison all the time. He brings the hurt. So as long as I keep him alive, he's got his lifesteal gear on. So he's taking care of that. Just got to get through these. This champion's kind of annoying me. Just because they kind of put themselves as unkillable. Oh, the stuns are the only thing that really screw me up. If Dragon stuns me when I have not full HP, there is a chance I'll die. I'm feeling pretty good about this round right now, though. Yeah, the lifesteal gear is really what helps me keep this going together. I mean, you have your starter champion, you have lifesteal gear, you're going to be probably doing all right. There also has been a 3 times chance on speed gear. I haven't really pulled anything that great, though. So, I'll let you guys know if I do. The other thing is, Soulstone Summon. I did open this up by hitting level 42, so I probably will do some pulling with you guys in the next couple days or so. Really what I want to do, too, is start being able to run Iron Twins. So I'll keep you posted on that. It does change the Spirit on Thursday, and that's an affinity that I'm probably the strongest against, so I probably will fight them then. Mission-wise, we're just kind of hustling through. The next big one right here is going to be the Superior Spirit Potion on Stage 10. With the amount I'm pushing Dragon, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to this. Although it would make sense to push through that because then I can do Dragon through here. So I might push that, but then I have to push through Ice Golem, getting 5 or 6 star at Stage 10. That could take a while. So might have to hold off on that until next week or next time the Spirit keeps it open. So I'll keep you guys posted, but thanks for following along. Like and subscribe. I have 5 subscribers, looking to double that number and then keep doubling it, baby. But I love you guys for giving my videos a watch. I super appreciate it. Check out, if you're new to the channel, check out where I've been. Look at, my previous days. I'm moving on. The team's moving on. We're getting better every day. Have a great one, and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks.